car is like a yo-yo. One day is one thing, and then the same day, 2 seconds later, it's completely different.
I just need a minute. I'm feeling emotional.
Last Saturday, for some reason, the nerves just got hold of me quite badly.
You little bombshell!
You did absolutely brilliantly.
I kind of lost the fact that we're at the top of the leaderboard.
Didn't we almost have it all?
One bit I really enjoyed of the dance, and was actually quite nice, is the one bit I sort of completely ruined. Oh no, I'm not very happy.
I thought it was great.
Oh, I'm happy with the scores. I'm just more angry with myself. The scores are, I think, too generous, but I think I'm just angry with myself. I think I was just upset that the easiest part that I loved, I could ruin, and I should have got the harder parts wrong. But I suppose, yeah, it was a mixture of...
We've come in today and there's only a few hours before the show. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to dance yet. These lifts, I'm probably not doing them in quite the right way. I felt my whole body weight crush his head.
Little injury, that's all.
I know you're in pain, sorry.
All right.
No, you're not okay though, are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just don't want her to worry that I'm not going to be able to do it, and for her to feel it's her fault.
I know he's in a lot of pain, but he wouldn't show me that apparently he's in a lot of pain, so I'm not sure what happened.
Regardless of the pain or anything, I'm still going to perform American Smooth like I promised to.
Come here. You did great. You really did. Absolutely. That's only half of it. Artem had a really bad injury at rehearsal this afternoon, pulled his shoulder very badly. We didn't know whether he'd be able to finish that dance, and to do it the way you did, what a pro you are. What a pro. So just, how you feeling? Not too bad.
I had to go and hurt him again.
This was a foxtrot. You didn't take up hold once. Now, how can I judge a foxtrot? It was a one... The American Smooth foxtrot has to have elements of the proper dance. I'm not interested in...
Yeah, but creativity, Lenny, what brings people
listen,
forward?
I
You have to
agree.
expand
As
yourself.
a routine, it was... Ladies and gentlemen, no, look. See, the thing is, I loved the routine. It was a fabulous routine. It had artistry, it had fluency, musicality. It wasn't a foxtrot. So how can I judge it as a foxtrot?
It doesn't have to be a foxtrot. We all loved it. That was our kind of foxtrot. All right, off you go, now. Okay. Okay.
Artem, thanks so much for dancing through the pain. A standing ovation, so you were well rewarded by the audience here.
I mean, obviously we're gutted with Len not liking it, but it was quite hard for you to choreograph to that music. But anyway, I'm being protective, but we had a great time, even though I had to lunge on his neck again, but I'm so pleased.
He put up with it. The show must go on, right, Artem? He's a pro. May I ask, how was your first romantic weekend away together?
Oh, we've loved it.
Have you?
Oh, well.
Well, not that much. Go on, Corinne.
Easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores. Craig Revel Hall.
9.
London.
6.
Alicia Dixon.
10!
Bruno Tondoni.
Controversy already. First couple safe tonight is Clara and Artem.
You all like properly, it's quite an emotional thing, isn't it?
Oh my goodness, Blackpool has been a roller coaster for everyone. It's been incredible, and we're so happy to stay another week.
Cara, I've got to ask you, I mean, without being dramatic, we all thought that Artem wouldn't be able to dance.
I know.
What was it like for you?
Well, for me, it was like being in a film, and it was a bit touch and go, and, you know, would we? And it was very emotional, but we made it, and we did it.
I know, and you got 2 10s. Were they the extra special because you'd had such a difficult time?
It was. It meant so much more, and I'm really grateful for that. It was absolutely amazing.
Not sure whether you're going to dance right up to the last minute.
Well, I just didn't want to disappoint Cara, you know, let her down because she's fine. So, you know, just take some painkillers and do the job. I'm feeling pretty in pain at the moment because it just gets stiff and like, but I'll be okay for next week. So thank God we're through. Yes.
The fact that he went out there and continued and carried on, I am so grateful.
You're on fire.
A star turn.
This whole thing becomes quite emotional. Oh my God, this is so pathetic and sad. And if I was at home, I'd be thinking, loser.
He's got to lift this little thing here. He gets a bad shoulder. Do you want to swap? How about we swap for a week? Then you can get a bad shoulder. Bad shoulder, bad back, hips will go, the knees will start to creak.
Thank you, Anton.
He doesn't look such a hero anymore, does he? This week we've got the jive. I'm hurting you.
No, I'm good.
After the drama of the weekend, we get into training. Not only have I injured Artem, he's been struck down with tonsillitis.
I feel like I'm cursed or something. Felt like a cherry on top of the cake. Couldn't be worse.
Should you be dancing?
Yeah.
As usual, he's determined to go on. You should be in bed. He's like a Russian machine.
In the end of the day, if Cara doesn't do well, it's my responsibility.
Artem's had a pretty horrific couple of weeks, but he's just kept on going, all for me. So my aim is to go out there on Saturday night, do the best job I can to make him feel like it was all worthwhile.
Artem returned from Blackpool with tonsillitis and a neck injury. But the show must go on. Here's what happened to him and Cara.
This week we've got the jive, and it's very bouncy. It's the one dance I was least looking forward to because it's a bit skippity-hoppy, up and down. I'm hoping to do the best performance we've ever done.
What are you laughing at? It was lovely. Listen to that.
Yeah, tonight, in all honesty, that's the first time I've gone out there and not quite known what I was doing. I shouldn't say that, should I?
No, don't tell anybody.
No, but it was...
We thought it looked fabulous.
Yeah, but I'm just glad to have survived that, really. It was good
Well,
fun.
it's been a tough week for you, hasn't it? Because, I mean, you've been in the wars, Artem. He's been a proper little soldier, hasn't he?
Sure has. He's
Has
been
that
amazing.
affected training at all for you guys?
Just that the lack of time was a shame, but, you know, every week is different and you're learning more, and the jive was hard, but I've learnt it now.
That was horrible because that's the first time I've gone out there and I honestly didn't know my steps. I was so shocked at those marks because I didn't think we'd get that high a score. It's amazing.
Also back next Saturday are Cara and Artem.
But I think we just probably needed a little bit longer. But, you know, we all have the same amount of time and it's just one of those bad weeks.
And also, you'd, you know, broken... You have a very bad neck. Did that alter, A, the way that you did the dance, because it was, I think, a West Coast swing, and also, you probably had much less training?
Well, we've had only a couple of days of training, so that says a lot on Cara, because Cara needs a full 4 days of training, and that's where improvement starts, actually Wednesday and Thursday. quite didn't have that time. West Coast Swing is just a choice of a jive because the music didn't quite ask for a lot of kicks.
Yeah.
So I only choreographed what music really asked, in my opinion. I was pretty happy with it, really. For 2 days of training, I think it was a good job.
Hello everyone, it's the night, the day before the semi-finals, and we're feeling a little bit nervous, aren't we?
And tired. Nervous and tired combined together.
Do we lick it?
It's been a long week.
There is a lot of pressure this week. There is less time to work on steps. There is more choreography needs to be done.
Come on, wake up. This is possibly one of the most physically and mentally demanding things I've ever done.
I think his brain is exhausted.
Artem has tried everything to try and help me pick up.
Yes.
I'm so tired and you're giving me silly exercise. I'm a wobbly person. I haven't done a backflip properly since I was about 11 years old. I don't know what, I don't know, it just hurts. I'm a bit gutted. I didn't dance it as well because I can't seem to straighten this arm at the moment, which is a bit annoying. Sorry, so I probably didn't do that.
So there's tricky moves in your show dance, isn't it? I know you had a little injury earlier on. Now, what dance have you got coming up for us, your final dance?
American Smooth, and it's pretty special for us because I was injured and we make it through,
Yeah.
and now Cara is injured, so hopefully we'll make it through. So.
Yeah. Oh, God, what an emotional evening.
Just, it doesn't take much, though, for you two, does it, to start
It doesn't
rubbing?
really.
Okay.
Cry, baby.
You're responsible for other person, and it's really, it's important. It's very hard. It's never easy, and you can't show the nerve that you have because you know you're still getting nerves every single time. You're human. You get nervous.
You have to get used to every Saturday doing the most nerve-wracking thing ever, dancing in front of millions of people live. Artem has to put up with me with all my moods. I'm up and down like a yo-yo, but Artem being there, it just calms me, and I know I'm not on my own.